Hey, we're getting ready to talk Oregon Tech basketball. You're going to enjoy that. But before we do that, go to OregonTechOwls.com. Buy your season tickets. You will never be sorry. It's the best entertainment value in the basin. Go to OregonTechOwls.com. Buy your season tickets. You'll thank me later. Buy your season tickets, OregonTechOwls.com.
Hey everyone, this is Bill. You know what snuck up on us? No, not Halloween. Oregon Tech basketball. It's going to be an exciting season, and it's time for us to take a look at both the men's and the women's Oregon Tech basketball teams. Our men's team, the Oregon Tech Hustlin Owls, they're loaded. A lot of buzz around this team. Every starter's back. Guerrera, Shivers, Jensen, Frazier, Osborne. A dynamic sixth man from last year, Jackson Cooper. He's a sophomore this year. He's back and he's poised to have a breakout season. Senior sharpshooter Jay Elmore, he's going to be back, lighting up those Cascade Conference gyms all over the Northwest. Also, junior redshirt is on the active list now. Dakota Reber, he's an incredibly skilled basketball player. You may recall he was teammates with Keegan Shivers in that Wilsonville State Championship team. The returning roster also includes athletic Garrett Osborne, crafty Grant Tull, and then big Logan Thebe. They're all ready for action and could make a big impact this year. Taking a look at the freshmen, a couple of red shirts joined the active duty squad. SC Tresvant from Cleveland High in Portland. He's a quick, aggressive defender. 6'4" guard Jared Susher from Sherwood becomes active this year too. He may see some time. It's a deep team. It's going to be tough for these freshmen. Two new freshmen round out the roster. Quincy Townsend, he's the son of Bob Townsend. He was a center on that key piece of that 1998 team that was a national runner-up, lost that heartbreaker to Bethel in 1998. I'll never forget that game. He's joined by energetic freshman from Southridge up in Beaverton, Caden Groening. So great roster this season, a lot of excitement. The Owls are going to kick off the season in Helena, Montana at the campus of Carroll College on Friday at 12 noon Pacific time. They're going to take on the Providence Argos. They're out of the Frontier Conference. And then on Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, a big game with the Carroll Saints. Carroll been down the last couple of seasons since the graduation of Jovan Slovanchinen, but head coach Dan Pearson, he's come in and he's going to have those Saints ready. That game, both those games are big, but that game on Saturday at Carroll is going to be really tough. Those games in Hella are huge early season contests. I encourage as many as possible. I know it's a long trip, but please, if we can just get a few to make the trip, number one, you're going to have the time of your life. And it is so rewarding to watch this team on the road. They are absolute road warriors. They're so much fun to watch on the road, and they put on a great show. And don't think a few fans don't make a difference. I've seen a small group of active fans really disrupt the home team, kind of put them out of their comfort zone a little bit, and it has a big impact. And the team appreciates this support more than you could ever imagine. So make that trip if you can. The first home game is November 9th at 7:30. Cal Maritime out of the Cal Pack is going to come up. And then mark your calendar, the Lithia Classic, which is always great. That's going to take place the weekend of November 15th and 16th, a game that will definitely garner national attention on the 16th when Hustlin Owls take on Arizona Christian. Arizona Christian, these are two national powerhouses. Of course, you'll recall that Arizona Christian was in the final, or the Fab Four 2 years ago. Last season, they were also a Kansas City team. So it's so important to get out and support this team early. Those early games are going to make a huge difference with the polling and the ranking as the season goes on. Each game is important, but boy, that Arizona Christian team is going to have a lot of eyes on it. Really want to have you get out for that. Let's take a look at the Lady Owls. They have almost everybody back. They're going to feature one of the top backcourts in the country with, of course, Gabby Gascon at the point, Olivia Sprague, the All-American, and then also Kennedy Tull in that backcourt joins them as well. Down low, the Owls are going to be tough. Senior Alexis Elquist is back, and then Those freshmen are now sophomores: Tatum Schmierbach, Josie Ramos, Kendall Feely. But huge news for the Lady Owls. They're going to be joined this season by Madison Tull. She returns to play her senior season. And if that's not enough, they've added a couple of very talented freshmen. Annie Campos, of course, you know her out of Henley. And then out of Bend, Avery Andrews, 6'2". She's big. She looks bigger than 6'2". Wait till you see her. She's a phenomenal basketball player as well. You know, if you look at the experience on this ladies team along with the youth, boy, the future really appears very, very bright for this ladies Owl team, but they're going to get tested early. They're going out to Iowa to start the season. They're going to play in Orange City at Northwest on Friday, a tough GPAC team. That's going to be a big game. And then the next day, they make the 15-minute drive over to Sioux Center, and they're going to take on the Dort Defenders, and they are the defending national champion. Our Lady Owls are going to do great, but it's going to be a big, big test that first weekend. That's going to be that same weekend that the Hustlin Owls are in Helena. The first of full home action for the ladies is going to be that Lithia Classic. They're going to play at 5:30 on both days, and men at 7:30 prior to the men's game. Of course, they play. And on Friday, they're going to take on UC Merced. On Saturday, they're going to take on Cal Maritime, both out of the Cal Pack. Get out and support these Lady Owls. This team is really going to be something special. Most importantly, go to OregonTechOwls.com. Get your season tickets today. Right? Get the tickets, because you don't want to miss out. You don't want to be left out this season. Trust me. And we lost our picture. You don't want to be left out. Get your season tickets. And while you're there, look at that road schedule. Make your plans. Follow the Owls on the road. You will enjoy yourself. We've got a great reputation around the state of Oregon. Everybody knows we're going to pack their gyms. They make extra room available, and we always get more fans than the home team. If you haven't experienced that, you need to go follow these Owls on the road, because we are Oregon Tech, and we are loud, and you will have a great, great time. Thank you for everybody giving this a listen. I look forward to seeing all of you. I love basketball season. Go Owls.